Hi, neighbors. Welcome to the October 2025 How's the Market update. This month, I've got a special guest. John Comfort is our qualifying broker at Keller Williams Homewood. He's been in the industry a long time, and he oversees all of our contracts here in the office. He sees everything that's going on in our market center and has a great perspective on just the general market, seeing every transaction that comes through our brokerage and seeing what agents are doing, seeing what consumers are doing. And so it's a real pleasure to have him just sharing his insights and seeing what he's seeing right now. So let's jump in. All right, John, so glad to be sitting with you. Appreciate you jumping in. Just go ahead and dive into some questions. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on just what you're seeing in the local market here in Birmingham, either as the years developed or just like right now, like you're seeing in general when you look at the market here in Birmingham.
It's been an interesting year this year. We have had here at Homewood, we've had a great year. And I say that it's location specific. We have agents doing wonderful, agents struggling a little bit. Overall, our office is doing great. We've had a great year. Our volume's up significantly over last year. That's important, obviously. And we've done it with selling less units. So that suggests that the price points are continued to appreciate, makes real estate such a great investment.
As our qualifying broker who looks at all of our contracts and makes sure all of the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, looking at the transactions that come through our office, are you noticing any trends when it comes to the terms of contracts these days, whether it's financing type or closing costs or anything that the buyer and the seller negotiate, just anything that you're kind of noticing more frequently or less frequently?
As you know, earlier in the year, the procedures stayed the same, but there were new rules implemented that were enacted to put more visibility around who was responsible for what. And that's influenced the negotiations quite a bit. Now, having said that, nothing changed with regard to who was responsible. They just wanted to have it clearer. With those new rules, I am not seeing a big change in the negotiations. Still see the sellers are seeing that it is to their advantage to have a buyer broker represent them and that they've got someone to help them through the process. The buyer sees the advantage, but more importantly, the seller also sees the advantage. Therefore, the seller in most cases are continuing to pay that buyer broker commission. And that was where the commission wanted a little more clarity around. They wanted to protect the buyers and make certain that that was communicated properly. And so I'm seeing what that does is there is more negotiating, and just in the industry alone, the business was a little bit different a couple of years ago. And so now, whereas before, if you were a buyer, there were multiple offers on just about everything. We're not seeing that now. And so there's a little bit more room to negotiate for a buyer.
As a real estate professional, speaking to like general public, is there anything you can think of that buyers and sellers should maybe be cautious of or just be really aware of as they're entering the real estate market right now?
Right now, I would caution them against waiting. Now is a good time. One of the things that I believe caused the unit sales to be down a little bit, we fought high interest rates for so long. Interest rates are not high anymore, and they're continuing to come down. I would caution buyers against waiting to get in the game, because as interest rates, as we believe they'll come down a little bit and they're going to continue, as they come down, it's going to get more competitive. So while you may have a little bit better interest rate down the road, you're going to pay more, as we talked earlier about the prices appreciating at a pretty significant good rate, and we see that continuing.
Do you anticipate any significant changes either to the real estate industry or the real estate market in the near future? Speak to either or both, whichever you want.
As we just spoke, the changes as the rates come down, as we believe they are going to come down as they have in the last month or so. They're lower right now than they've been in the last year. think the average right now for a 30-year loan is about 6.2, 6.3%, and that's pretty good. It makes a big difference in your monthly payment. It comes down a little bit further. I think it's always cyclical. Real estate has always been cyclical, and that cycle's coming around, and you're going to want to be in the game because I do believe it's just going to get stronger and stronger.
I think you know, but I get to say on camera just what a honor and pleasure it is to have you like representing us and leading us and giving us your advice in the office, and you're a real gift, and really thankful for everything you do for us and the way you protect us and share your wisdom. So we're all super thankful for you.
Thanks a lot for allowing me to be a part of Mr. Robinson's neighborhood. So
Thank you, John.
good to see you, Jen.
See you.